a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness. As days go by, there's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
How do you, I say 2 words and you just turn it into a month. Howdy, everyone. It's Geno. It's amazing how I say, what do you think, Cookie Boy? That's a month of gay porn. And then I say, in Arizona, and suddenly, I'm wearing a fucking faggoty hat! And you're even faggotier! Hi, I'm Geno Biscalboy, and you know Aaron Bergboy.
I'm Aaron Bergboy. Howdy, everybody. And it is Election Thursday.
No, actually it is.
It is.
It's Election October, November.
Bingo bango.
Yeah.
We flip back, we flip back, we flip back,
Don't
and
flip.
now we don't know what's happening.
The only thing flipping is Steve. If you bring up the election, motherfucker flipped on me today.
Perhaps it's
Yeah, you
because
didn't
you
even-
are not a credited political
I am
correspondent.
the furthest thing from it.
You should acknowledge every argument, starting with that statement.
Earlier you were saying, because I complained, I said some fan complained that we were talking.
And by the way, howdy.
You said that. I said some fan complained we're talking too much politics, and you're like, you shouldn't call them fans, you should call them friends. Bergboy. I have enough friends. I have ample friends. I have too many friends, and let me tell you, Daddy is weeding out friends.
Name 3.
Of friends I've weeded out?
No, that you have.
You, your daughter, and your wife.
That's not, we're not friends, we're fans.
No. Because I've seen you. You're not a fan when I talk politics. You're a friend because you put up with me talking politics. You're proving my point, Berg boy.
Remember you had an orange car?
I thought I still had an orange car. I thought you were using the orange.
About that.
Yeah.
How would you feel if I told you I upgraded your car
Right.
to one of those electric scooters that usually a teenager would use, but instead grown men would use?
Ooh. No, don't try to sell me on it. It sounds like he wrecked my car and he just rented one of those fucking scooters.
I rented, outright purchase for $279.
$279?
$279.99. And as you know, the state tax in Arizona is percent.
I don't believe there's any state tax in Arizona.
That's why I said
Is that correct,
0%.
Garrett? No state tax. There's also no laws. There are no laws in Arizona because this is what I said to Steve and he yelled at me. Here in Arizona, they gave the state to Biden immediately as if to discourage anyone, like they did every state, discourage any late voters from voting for Trump. That's what they want to do. This, I'm telling you, it ain't over. And by the way, if you ever tell us how to run our show again, if you ever pay me a compliment sandwich and say it's the funniest show ever, but don't do this, then all you're doing is underscoring that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you just said it's the funniest show ever because we do whatever the fuck we want to do. And if politics is the fucking order of the day that I can bring up and we can turn into 20 minutes of anything else, then suck a dick. Suck a dick. Especially, I'm going to stop right there. Because I have enough fucking friends.
And I'll just say this. In Arizona is brought to you by the PBS organization, a solid network. And here over at PBS, we value our viewers' input. So continue to send forward.
Fans or our friends?
Viewers.
So now it's neither. Viewers is so cold in this day.
Viewer input, make sure you send in mail-in letters. We're old school. We take mail-in letters here.
My abacus.
There you have it.
See,
Big hot day in Arizona. Going over to
What's the
Geno
temperature?
Biscalboy.
What's the temperature right
Today is 87 degrees. A little bit of overcast.
We're
The
in
cloud
we're in
is going to
Scottsdale.
come in. And we do have
All Are we in Scottsdale?
Sunset tonight will be 5:38 p.m. Let's go to traffic. Take a look at the overheads that we're going to get set up. We do have overhead cameras now that will actually show 93 degrees out. We have hit a bit of a heat spike. It is 12:10 p.m. here, Mountain
When did you
Central
say sunset
time.
was?
5:38 p.m.
Off by 7, 5:31. It's a little
My
early.
mistake. I read my ones as eights. I suffer from a new disease called listexia.
No. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did. That's pretty good stuff.
And let's go to viewer mail. Bingo bango. We have a package here, and this has been sent in from somebody. We've got a little letter here.
Is that from a fan, friend, or viewer?
Since I have dyslexia, maybe you would like to read it.
Berg,
Oh, boy.
Berg boy and Biscal boy. Here is some Buckeye gear so you can represent the flagship program
There you
of
go.
college football.
Tempe, Arizona Buckeyes.
Oh, they're in Columbus. Clemson's been good for a decade. They act like they invented the game. And when Alabama loses to Ohio State in the playoffs again, they will be almost as angry as the media and Biden voters. Trump gets 326 EVs, electoral votes. This was obviously written on Monday. And plus, I can't bear to see Geno rocking a headband from some faggot cousin fucking SEC school like Tennessee, actually wearing the Hawkeyes, who are 0-2.
There you go, the Atlanta Hawkeyes.
Like Tennessee, love the show, Berg. You can wear the cap golfing when you tried to kill Bob with weed, with a weed overdose. From Chris Welch. P.S. Geno, are you going to wax Aaron Berg jam bag? That is adorable.
There we go. This is a
Hawkeyes!
hat that they wear in the north and northeast. That's called a ball cap. You ever seen one of these?
Yes, I have.
You're not looking at it. Take a look at it right there. And that
I've seen a ball cap.
is the Ohio State Braves.
That's a nice lid. Look at the sides. It's a fucking nice lid. It's a Nike fucking lid.
It's a very nice lid. Now you yourself got an envelope.
Okay.
Take a look at that.
Gary Biss. There you go. It's for
Bingo bango!
Gary Biss.
There's a box. Look at that, Steve.
It's for Gary Biss Cowboy.
And we got another piece of mail right here. This is from Aaron and Geno.
It's not. Oh my God. This isn't a headband. It's a neck gaiter, motherfucker.
Look at you.
He's not fucking around. Look at this shit.
It's marijuana. You pothead now? It is legal here in Arizona.
Helmet. Sorry about that, Gabby. You've just been bumped.
Well, this is from, how do you know who it's from?
Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Gene,
Oh, thank you,
how do you know
Chris.
where it's from?
And you look in the upper left, and it's from Printed in Canada.
Okay, and they sent us this. I stood with hongers, and all I got was this lousy flu.
Yeah, and that's it's the same as that last one. Stand with hongers. Whoever sent us that, please put a tweet up.
Arizona. All right, let's go to overhead traffic now.
Arizona. All right. I get it.
Arizona.
I'm gonna make fucking Gabby happy.
All right, how's that traffic looking, Gene?
There you go. Traffic in Arizona. It's fantastic because it's we got hoof to hoof backup on I-5. Is that one of the interstates?
All right, and today we have a celebrity that's going to be joining us.
Do we
later.
really?
She
By the way,
is
this
an
is my new look.
actress.
This is my new. Here we go. Let's take a look at traffic. There's a car. I saw a car. Hold on. Okay, so one car. Traffic, as you can see, is actually, we have traffic today. We have one car. Is one car traffic, or do you need a second car for traffic?
Well, let's wait to see how the second one comes up.
Okay, I'm going to have a little coffee here. Why is this even still on when we basically committed to this?
Well, I brought my daughter with me to work today because
Now, why did you bring it? Why were you? Look.
Oh, car the other way.
I missed it.
It
I
is.
blinked.
It is backed up both ways. Yeah.
Yes. Garrett, calm down. Garrett.
Come on. I'm saying going to go right next time.
Okay. Oh, so you wait. Coming from the right or coming from the left?
Going across the screen to the right.
Going to.
So
Then I'll go
coming
the
from
other
the
way.
left.
Going to my left. Go drive. So you're saying driving towards us. I'm saying the next one drives away from us.
Yes.
All right. Remember, traffic brought to you by Ion 5. Ion 5
Tord.
traffic.
Come on, Tord.
Where we don't have a helicopter.
Come on, Tord.
We just stand on top of. This is.
Let's go, Tord.
This is away. Welcome to Top of the Rock traffic, where we sit on top of a rock and wait. And just wait for a car, sometimes hours, but between because
That might have been the last of the traffic for the day, fellas.
by the way, let me point something out.
Rush hour is officially over here at 12:15
By the way,
p.m.
Steve, you
Yeah!
Oh.
In your fucking face! Told you! Dude,
By the way, let me point something out.
72% of the times go toward. I'll tell them, what was you doing?
George!
Lord, mother, away!
Away!
Oh, I should have. That was my parlay. Let me tell you something. Why do I look bleached out? Do I look too white?
Close the curtains.
I thought they were closed.
Yeah.
Talk to me. You have to talk.
Hello,
Why
everyone.
are you hogging the screen? Leave Crop 11 up the whole fucking time because I got to tell you, Crop 11, NBC was looking at this show. They said, this is the show. They said, we've given up on everyone else. You know, like we used to love Kevin Brennan. Kevin Brennan had a, you know, and they said from HBO and something like now he does a stream. And I didn't even have to name the other nobodies, but they said, just don't fuck it up. And then they called me right before they said, did you leave Crop with 2 P's 11? Did you leave his chat up the whole time? And I ran. Kiana, how long was I crying in the bathroom? How long?
It's like you're speaking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, because
I have no idea.
because I left his other chat up, you know,
Okay.
and he's like, oh, he left it still up. So again, Crop, I love you. Thanks for being here. No one seems to give a shit about any of that stuff. Now, I will tell you what I give a shit about. And there's a lot to chat about today because, as you know, Mondays, we just catch up on the week. We had one heck of a weekend, didn't we, sweetie?
Yes.
If you had to ask me how much of a weekend we had, oh my God. Provisions are running low at Shea Bisconti. Provisions are running low. But I will tell
that was so delicious when I drank that all this morning.
We had a fantastic weekend. I love weekends like that. Like Friday, excuse me, what day did you have? Thursday, you did that private gig, right?
Yes.
Thursday, Keanu had a private gig. Then and by private, I mean she was trying,
It was
trying
a
to bang
hell
all
gig.
these old men older than me. She was
I
trying
did
to
a
bang all
comment.
these.
When you say that, you know what they'll say. She's a hooker. Okay.
Oh, Keanu,
Right.
they
Yes.
are. And the
To be clear, I had a hell gig at an old folks home, and it paid very well, and they were delightful.
yeah, I mean, I don't
I
care.
did comedy at an old folks home. They
Keanu,
loved
it doesn't matter what you say. Remember, you were sent unprotected by me to Rodney's, who will never have any of those hacks there again.
Yes.
And trust me, you can really because you
It's
embarrassed
your
me.
fault. I
Yeah.
completely forgot about the fact that we should have known
Yes.
that a decrepit former comedian would get in my face and put his creepy hands in my face.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know.
It's not
How could
just,
you let me go alone?
It's not just that, Keanu. It's also that you were trying to fuck every elderly man there. Every elderly man, older than me.
Oh, yeah.
Older than me.
At the nursing home and the comedy show.
Yes,
Comedy.
yes. I didn't go to the nurse. Now, so that was a week ago, but then she had the gig Thursday. Friday, I did a show with my bro like I do. Then we did a fucking I had a gig in Jersey. Great turnout. And I love when I've been saying this, like I love my schedule. I do. And we are going to talk about that video you saw because there's so much that frustrates me about it. And I mean this in the best way. You know, we talk about good problems to have, like my glasses. I found them, but they're missing a node. So I have to get that replaced because it hurts my nosy. So then Friday night, I go into a show and I'm telling you, there is so much shit I do now. You know, there's so much shit I'm doing that I'm writing new material without getting at the clubs I used to get up at all the time. And I'm sure it's a cope. And I'm going to talk about Chrissy a little bit too. Excuse me. I'm going to talk about all I can gather from my friends Chrissy bullshit. Somebody put oranges in here because he's a faggot. Yeah. And when I say faggot, I don't mean the hateful way Chad said it. I just mean you're a zero. I don't care if you love cock like Chad does. You probably admit it. But what I'm saying is Friday, I
Wait,
did a show in Jersey.
Wait.
All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
I mean, you could just do it. I'll know to stop and start again.
No. We had to get. It's about timing.
Oh, timing.
Timing.
So, I did a. Oh shit! Hold on, everyone. Put it on you. I have to plug in the camera. It's going to be unplugged because I fucking unplugged it one time.
I don't know what he's saying. He is having a premonition.
No, because it was flashing. Because
You unplugged the camera. Is that what I'm gathering?
I think. Hold on.
Either way, welcome to Eugene's program. It's me, Soundboard Kiki. They call me Soundboard Kiki in the streets.
Keep talking. You're doing great.
Where I had a marvelous time at the Hell comedy show. It is funny though. It paid well, and they were lovely. They were a lively group of old folks.
Oh, please.
Listen, I'm suited for it. Look who I'm married to.
Me? So, as I was saying, I love the fact that, and it's been happening a lot of my sets, the show I did Friday, there's so much new stuff I'm doing. Because I am finally back to a place where there'll never be another Compound Media. You saw it earlier. And I'm going to point out right now, there'll never be another Compound Media, but there'll never be another thing I'm doing now. Mondays with the wife, Fridays with the bro, Thursdays with the guest. I think Big W might be coming on this Thursday night.
Oh my God.
He reached out to me out of the blue, and he's like, we got to stream together sometime. I'm like, I'd love that, Big W. I'm like, and I know he likes golf. And I'm like, I do a sports show, if you want to call it that, Thursday nights. He's like, well, I don't watch basketball anymore. I'm like, me neither. Poor little out to the Sixers and Flyers who got swept out of their postseasons in the second round, one night apart, Saturday and Sunday. But I said, I barely watch college hoops. I said, but I know you love golf like me, and we watch a lot of golf. I said baseball. So hopefully he'll be out. Tuesdays and Wednesdays at the fucking warehouse. And my point is, just like when I was at Compound Media, a lot of the shit I rant about, because, my entire set is about the dabble. Oh, no, because we don't really talk about that. Although I might start doing that more on fucking Sundays. As I was saying, like where I watch golf and I fucking vented a little bit. It was therapy. But a lot of the stuff I vent about, I bullshit about, I joke about on my weekly shows makes it to the stage. And I'm telling you, I did so many bits Friday night at that show. Shout out Rich Carucci. Shout out Jeff Paul. At the Celtic corner in Hawthorne. So much new stuff. An old In Hot Water fan came out, and I love it. Like I'm telling you, everything evolves and things are good. And I don't know about you people. I'm loving the Mondays. I'm loving because I give Keanu room to breathe. So I start 3:30, and suddenly Keanu-ish has my shows Monday and Fridays 3:30. Consistency, timing. And I love doing the pop-up streams, which leads me to Saturday. I did a pop-up stream, and thanks to all the fans on Locals or whatever fucking leads to it, because I went from being able to do a half-hour stream, I have the capability to go 5 hours. And that's why I was given this bottle of Jameson while I chatted with my brother by #1 fan, Bob Fan Patrice. Thank you, Bob Fan Patrice. So that's great. So it's getting back to In Hot Water, which brings me back to the video you saw. The video you saw of In Hot Water, that show was so good, and this was the wheelhouse days, okay? I'm going to tell you what this was. In fact, I'm going to share some more of it. Look, I'm going to show you. Hold on, put this on. This was...
Wait. Yeah, there you go. Oh, no.
Watch this. Bob, thank you for the $50 super chat. You do understand. Let me explain what that is in New York City. That's a $50 super chat. Now, I'm sorry that my brother...
I love Bob. This is so exciting. This is the best part of my day. When Bob sends us more alcohol.
That is
I gut him down.
That is a $50 super chat. It is $48 for the booze.
I'm so sorry I said all those horrible things about you this morning, Bob. I was drunk.
Nope.
I was wasted. And I said, ow, ow.
Bing, bing,
Bing,
bing,
bing, bing, bing, bing,
That was my
bing,
favorite part.
bing,
Just
bing.
pointing at Bob's shirt, and then Bob would start chasing Keanu. It was really awkward. It was
Stop chasing. Stop chasing me. Stop chasing me.
Bob, you like, and shout out to the waterheads in there, like Bob. You can you can understand, like In Hot Water was so good, okay, but there was a period where every episode was gay porn. Now I just looked through. I will tell you how many episodes I looked through, and they are so good. And Bob, I'm gonna figure out how to fuck. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna order fucking a cheap drive that I know how to use and send you both back because Bob is getting the goddamn library. But I literally was looking at. I'll tell you the episode numbers for those of you who know the library. I looked at episode 552. Wow, there's no 553. 552, 554, 555, 556, 561, 560. I looked at episodes all in a row from 552 through 560. And everyone was fantastic, but had 1 minute it's a guy jerking off onto himself into the tub. Fucking Keanu enjoyed that. It was me. Another one. Remember the famous guy who would just sit on the stairs and jerk off? That was in one. There was what was it? A push-up party. What did they? Were 3 Indian guys and a 10 are fucking each other? And fucking in this episode that you were watching, the legendary Arizona episode. Okay, I'll unmute it. 1,000 people in the span of fucking the Look, last 2. it goes to Aaron in his big truck. Watch it. In his F-350. Watch. Don't worry, baby. It's at the end.
You
I
feel
look
at
safe
this.
in it. You're up high. You got those big side view mirrors. You can see everything. I mean, no one's got the audacity to pass you.
Right now, I'd love. Please, I mean, if you're looking at the memes, it's going to go up to.
This is when we
$5
were
a gallon
going to
under
Arizona.
Biden, and it was
Okay?
and under Trump. It
Baby,
was
can you make your
48
thing a little
cents
louder?
to fill your tank?
This
apparently, according to the
is-
memes.
No, your
The
computer.
internet doesn't
I
lie.
know that.
I'm
What do you
sorry.
think?
I
I
apologize.
think you
Put
thought
me
I
in
was
it.
talking.
Yeah,
It's as
let's
loud
take
as
a
it
peek,
goes.
no, no. Where do you
Look at
where
how
do you put
brilliant
this son of
this
a-
was. Now look, it gets better. It gets better. Look at this. Aaron's wrecking things in his truck. Then we have look.
Look
I
at
think
your
we have Trump.
hair.
We have Trump. Oh look,
Grande
Weed
good.
Guy is in
Weed Guy,
Arizona
por
wearing a
momento,
hat.
Geno, por
Got it.
favor.
All right.
No done they good. No es the sprinkler.
Okay, and I know where to stop. Don't worry, babe. After he leaves ready for this, you're not even ready for what I'm about to show you, people. Watch
Needed
this.
emergency surgery.
Black
for a
guy with a
brain.
gun from Arizona. You ready?
Wow. Okay.
You ready?
What are you doing?
You tried.
We'll see. Oh, it's not till way later, babe. You ready?
All right.
I like feet, but
Indian guy, and last but not least,
No, I wasn't
Happy
ready for
Mary.
that place. Sorry.
no, that's all you get to see. Kurt, but I can't put this episode up because 5 minutes after this, Mark the Realtor is selling. If you remember Mark the Realtor, he'd be selling real estate and then he'd blow a guy. And this was a different one. He was selling real estate and there was a guy in the tub jerking off on his own face. So I can't show you this one. I can't show you any of them.
Sounds like an episode of Euphoria.
Yes. So this episode, sorry guys, will not be the fucking bonus episode. It won't be. I had to stop looking for the bonus episode.
Keyword bone.
For the bone. I had to stop looking for the bonus episode because I looked through 8. And if you're watching Keanu-ish, I stormed it. I'm like, look, this show was great, but that's what always drove me nuts. By the end, Aaron's like, just put up gay porn. All right. Oh, it insists upon itself. Here's Big W. Shout out Big W. Thursday night, baby. So, the Russian bus driver in his trusty vacuum. No. What'd you put up, babe? Did I miss it? I'm sorry.
You said Big W.
Oh, I didn't. There you go. Shout out. So, I mean, I cannot stress enough. If you're a member of the Patreon, okay? If you're a member of the Patreon-iarchy, God bless you, okay? Use code FYT50. You get 50% off the first month. I know. It's $2.50 instead of $5 for the minimal. It's fucking, $12.50 instead of $25 for the best tier, which is the bonus loads tier. It's even $50 if you want to do that. Whatever, I don't care. But I'm telling you, if you're a member of the Patreoniarchy, you can get the entire library. People have reached out to me about the entire library. And as I've said, you can get it for less than $1 an episode. You can get the entire In Hot Water. And by the way, that includes, and you wouldn't be here. Well, a troll would be here. But the fans wouldn't be here if you weren't a fan of it after Aaron left. And I never post those. I mean, not like I forbid it, but you get Just Me Without Aaron. And there's like 200 plus episodes of that. So again, people, there's so much gold in them thar hills. But I mean, ask Smartass. He's got a library. Ask Gigger Nexit. He's going to kill me if I don't send him his soon. I fucking lost his in the shuffle.
What about
and I
that guy's
it again.
stickers? Guy ordered stickers.
Oh, I sent the stickers out. I fucking sent the stickers out. I sent Chillin' his koozie. Everyone's getting shit. Okay. I just don't know how to format a Google Drive from Alphabet City when I'm used to getting the fucking $180 4 terabyte drives. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm so stupid. Oh, that's good. So it was a full weekend. And then Saturday, I streamed on the locals, had a cigar, hung with my peep, did like a fucking 2.5 hour local stream. That's fucking insanity. I did that. And then Sunday, I've streamed every day this week. What is wrong with me? No wonder. And today you get the flagship Monday show. Fantastic. And we're working on a new project. I got to do that. We're working on a new project with the America First Warehouse. It's going to be a nightly show. And I don't think I'm jinxing it because fucking they're begging daddy to do it. So that'll be fun. And so many other things in the works. So that said, it's a fun week. Now, apparently during the week, and this is, and I reached out to Chrissy. I'm not even going to pretend to know what's going on. I will say this. Somebody put oranges in the chat, and I was flattered. I was flattered because I don't know what's going on. I'm a cranky old Italian man, and I'm speaking for myself. I will not disclose anything. Chrissy texted me back. It wasn't that dramatic. It wasn't anything. But I will tell you what I texted her today. Brittany Venti is a cunt.
Yeah.
That's how I talk. And she said, no, she loves you. She's like, Keanu's, yeah. She called you loyal or something stupid.
I am, of course.
Are you? Then why were you trying to fuck all those old men, Keanu?
Which time?
I can't keep track. But I texted her. I said, fucking Brittany Venti's a cunt. Because all I know is she's on last night, okay? And you didn't do it because you were fucking doing your euphoria party with 2 men. Queers. Good friends of mine. Another fellow Deep Autumn, because us Deep Autumns are handsome people.
Right. Well, I mean,
you know.
Yeah. She wanted to try and address it there and move on, and of course that wasn't going to happen.
Over $2,000 in super chats, and let me say this: fuck yeah, put that right in fucking the Beans College Fund. Oh, well, you should have given it to. Shut your fucking grifting mouth, Brittany Venti. The last thing I saw with Brittany Venti, and I'm going to speak out of school, she tried to steal Chrissy's wedding cake. Not because she's evil.
Not tried to.
Not because she's evil, because she's stupid and has no people skills. No. And where do stupid people with no people skills go? You said it, Chad Zumach, to fucking YouTube. And where do talented people go and fucking lose their talent? Where do talented people go and then lose their people skills? You said it, Kevin Brennan. YouTube. So when you are walking out with the top of a wedding cake, and then fucking all you're doing, fucking fast forward 2-3 years later, go apologize, and then Chris like, I'm really sorry. Yeah, but I don't feel like. Well, I'm really sorry. Yeah, but shut the fuck up,
Gene. And
what an ungrateful cunt,
Gene. I shit you not.
Put it on you.
Then Brittany complained after she devoured the top of Chrissy's wedding cake. She complained that there was corn in it because of her corn allergy. I just heard that. I just heard it. I don't care how you feel about whoever or whatever. This woman has always been unpleasant. She's perfect for the internet. I mean, she calls people out. She does all of this stuff, but she is very I don't even know what else to say. There are some shocking stories about Miss Venti. So at the very least, good riddance, I guess, Venti. And you know, if Chrissy's explanation, Chrissy will never win trying to explain herself, and she's doing the best she can. And I think she fully was trying to take accountability and explain, and it will never ever be good enough for everyone. And that she is such a God, Brittany's such a Martian. She ate the top of her Chrissy's wedding cake and then complained that there was corn in it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So just from a friendship perspective, I don't think I
Thank you for the $50 super chat, Bob Fan of Patrice. That's incredibly kind of you. Now, can you explain to me before I go on what the oranges are about? And if you can't, that's fine. It's like I really don't care, but I'm genuinely curious.
That asshat douchebag known as Jeremy.
Right.
This is what I've gathered. Total loser, insecure, small-dicked asshole.
I'm right here,
obviously.
Hon, I'm right here.
I guess he would just take.
Oh, I didn't see there.
I guess he would just take other people's like reel and be like, check out these oranges, and then just play their reel as if that's like a. So what? Then that I don't really. He would never be in my algorithm. So I don't know, but that's what they were doing, the oranges, and this whole thing got it got crazy. And I mean, there is no amount of accountability I think Chrissy can take. It will never satisfy everyone. And Brittany Venti is unpleasant. And we've always known that. And if I were Chrissy, like I said earlier, Gene, I would have said, yeah, you know what, bitch? I left you on red. I left you on red. I lied to you. Okay. That's it.
But
yeah,
I mean,
because right.
And this is what I said to Chrissy. I'm like, she's a cunt, and she defended her. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say what she said, but you know, Chrissy, she's like, yeah.
Are you talking about Melanie? You talking about Melanie?
No, about fucking Brittany. And you know, I'm not going to say what she said, but let me say what she said. Something I never would have said because she's nice. Right. You know what I mean? And she said nice things about Brittany Venti while I'm screaming. You know. And I said, she's like, well, you know, and I said, you know what my problem is? I go, I'm like, I've been like this since day one. I mean, I'm sorry, like, you can make fun of me here. Keanu, how often do I say to you, I'm like, sorry, Keanu, I get butthurt. Do I not? Yeah. I'm like, sorry, I got butthurt. I say it about myself. And when I'm taking Bobby fucking, you know, Tambora on gigs, and then suddenly he's like, Chrissy's a cunt, and I'm taking pictures of empty seats. I'm like, I'm not going to be like, oh, just ignore it. Should I? Yes. Do I? No. When Aaron Burke's like, we'll see what happens, and I'm at the desk, and I go, I'll tell you what's going to fucking happen. I'll be at this fucking desk come May. And then he's like fucking, you know, saying, oh, she's got to go to rehab. Here's the fucking rehab. I mean, I'm going to get angry. You know what I mean? When E-Rock fucking, when I drag Bobby, when he's like, I'm going to fire Bobby, and then he makes me fucking sit an hour with him, and he fucking does nothing. I'm going to say E-Rock's a fat, useless piece of shit.
By the way.
Correction. I'm not sure you can get the entire library. I've had to resort to regular gay porn sites. By the way, shout out to Bob Anniversary, who, now. Because he $2 on Rumble, $2 on, well, the whole $4 we got. What are we going to do, baby? I don't know how we'll, comment. What are we gonna like if
Chad was here?
Chad. Okay.
Oh,
we'll get back to Chrissy because of Chad sniping. Let me tell you something. So,
all those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
I'm 5. I'm 5. One of the greatest compliments I ever got was, speaking of Chad, when Big J was talking about Chad's racist rant he was talking to Bobby Kelly about it on the bonfire.
Oh my God.
And he goes, and Chad started yelling at Geno, and fucking Bobby Kelly goes, well, that's stupid. Geno doesn't care.
Oh, anyway, yeah.
Bobby Kelly goes, he looks at Jay, who, by the way, killed on the Shane Gillis roast. I'll hopefully talk about that a little. But he just goes, he's like, Gene doesn't care. And fucking, God forgive me. Jay goes, I know. And he's like, and he just kept screaming louder and louder. But because I'm 5.
He also said that he was weird. He just shows up places with a.
Oh, he said
with
that
his
about Chad. Yeah, he
t-shirt.
just shows up. He just shows up.
It's like, I don't want one of your weird t-shirts.
Oh, it's so funny. Again, so, and by the way, speaking of great comics, fucking every Monday I listen to Anthony to get my weekend news. Norton was on 3 hours of just no news, hysterical comedy. They're telling the story. I won't even say it right. And this is how funny it is. Then I'll get back to Chad. They're just reminiscing, you know, like I do with him. And he's like, remember the time I think he was cheating on some girl, his wife or something, and he went up to Halifax, and whoever it was found out. And Anthony's like, I told her I was going up there to build a schooner. So I am in my car for street cleaning, having a cigar, drinking my coffee, loving life. And, you know, and I'm sending my wife fucking, did you use any of the stories I sent you?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even get to them because we had such a riveting day.
Yeah,
We
you're
talked
right.
about Pratt Daddy. We did 2 architectural digests.
Right. So I'm doing
Britney
that. And then I
Spears.
see I'm not going to lie to you. I get the alerts for chat, right? So I go in Chad's chat. And I don't even remember what I wrote first. I don't even remember what I wrote. Oh, I screenshotted it.
Chad is so unfunny and unpleasant looking. He's like a walking cankle, right? It's weird for him to even accuse it. He's so unfunny and so unpleasant that you forget that his rap sheet is filled with such insane things like stalking. Like there's so
Say hi
many
to Angelo.
horrible. Hi, Angelo. There were no sconces.
Hey, easy with that. Whoa.
I love Angelo.
Hi, Angela. Go on, baby. I'm sorry.
We need money for the caviar fund.
I love that guy.
No,
we're going up to Rhode Island at some point in the next 2 months. Go on, baby.
Chad is so
Inviting us.
useless and unfunny. You forget that he like does things like, oh yeah, he stalked a woman. He's a butthurt, mentally ill, unfortunate, sad character. Like I don't know how many thumbnails he's gonna make with pictures of me in a bikini on it.
Oh,
Like I don't know if it would ever come into my brain to sit and like make well, God, what a hideous thumbnail that would be. But he's horrible. He's a grifter. He's done so many heinous things, and you almost feel bad for him. You try and give him like, all right, maybe he's troubled, but fuck that cockbag. Oh my God. Like
so I had to look. It's not going to. I'm an asshole. My brother can understand the event. It's going to start in 30 minutes, right? So I put in the chat because I always go in the chat when it pops up and write something vanish. Today I wrote, I'm reviewing your hate speech video on my show today, Chad. Have fun reading $2 chat shitting on you. And you know who responds? Chad Zumach.
oh no.
Geno, you're a piece of shit loser. Stay the fuck out of my chat.
Who says that?
Now,
do you understand how like you can't say these things like in real life? Stay out of my chat.
yeah.
What does that mean? Shut up.
Yeah, I don't even get it. And it's like, so I write back.
Stay out of my chat.
Who cares? So I write back, all caps. All you had to do was admit you lied about me being the mole, but you're so used to getting away with lying that you fucked your life up now. How is Nick Swartzen? And people and then he's like, no one watches your show. And I wrote, no one watches my show. And then I put 6 crying emojis. And then in parentheses, I put 5 laughing emojis. And it's like, Chad, I don't care. You know, like you can say whatever you want. Like I'm enjoying myself. Like I get to hang out in my apartment, have a little whiskey, stream with the wife, and I get to talk about the things I want to talk about.
Chad will be alone forever.
Yeah, and again, like he's screaming.
He's mentally ill. I mean,
yeah, and then T.O. Hank goes, Like, and if you don't know who he is, thank God. But this guy goes he super chats $5 and goes, Geno stinks. And I go, wow, Tio, you were really respectful to me. Well, I'm respectful. I'm not an asshole like Kevin Brennan. And I said, and I wrote, the dabble verse ruins you. I don't know what Tio Hanks like.
Stay out of my
stay out of my
Stay
chat.
out of my
Mr.
chat.
White will be streaming with me tomorrow night with my brother watching the Red Sox Phils. But you understand, it's like, it ruins you. And they're all sitting there, and I'm going to say this. So I leave Chad's chat, right? But I don't, because now, and I hope Chad's sniping because he'll love this, right? Because I'm 5. And I'm talking to Jesse Angel, right?
He's
and
probably
Jesse
on his
Angel's
way to
like,
stalk someone
Jesse
else.
Angel's like, send Geno the link. And I go, I can't. I'm going to go listen to my wife, right? So I go, and I'm listening to my wife because she's right there. And then I'm watching Chad, and Chad's like, oh, Geno's so bored that he's watching me instead of his wife. And I'm like, no, dummy. I'm in your chat reading it to my wife on her show. And then I'm like, but now I'm leaving. So what do? I go to a different account and I listen to Chad. And I'm going to say 2 things that I love. Chad talked about me for 15 minutes. And he's screaming at me when I'm not even in there, but I'm in there. But in my mind, I'm not in there because I'm not in there under my name, right? And again, please feel free to laugh at me because I love this. I'm under Geno Bisconti Wink, but I'm not chatting because I'm not in there. But he's talking about me for 15 minutes.
Stay
right?
out of his chat, Geno. He told you once.
So he's screaming, hey, Geno, look at this. Hey, Geno, look at this. And I'll say it, even though I'd love to take credit. He got like, I'm going to say 7 or 8, 5, he got 5 gifted memberships from 8 different people, which is awesome. Because I mean, like, there was not a time, and this brings me back to Brittany Venti. You cannot convince me. Like, I didn't go in, Chad, I want to. Good for you, Chad. If you're making money off screaming about me, I swear to you.
Go
Comedy.
ahead.
Go ahead. And I mean it, like, I was giggling at him screaming at me when I wasn't in there, but I was in there. But in my mind, I wasn't in there. But I was also liking me because I'm like, it doesn't even bother me. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I love
when he calls us terrible people.
Oh God.
You know what a terrible person would do?
What?
Just for example, just I'll throw this out there.
I could go over my resume and tell you what a terrible person could do, but back to you, beautiful.
A terrible person might have a drunken manic episode where they email a pregnant woman and her husband that they hope that their baby came out with Down syndrome. That's what a crazy bad person might do. That's what Chad does. Does it sound like I made that up? Or no, all of you just went, oh, that's definitely Chad. To even say that we're bad people is nuts. He's a stalker. He's a fucking creep. He looks like a cankle. He's a useless waste of space
Speaking of looks
and a bad person.
Speaking of looks like a cankle. That's
what
we need to mention. It looks like a foot. We need to mention maybe about the.
Oh no,
we're not going to do it yet. We're going to tease it out. I may have gotten a text.
I am.
What?
You don't want to know.
It is. I may have gotten a text from someone. Let's just say that I used to date. And let's say she might live in Florida, and let's say she might want a 19-layer wedding cake, and let's say that her even crazier ex-boyfriend, and I'm telling you, part of my soul is on her side. I'm saying again, I'm like, I don't know. I think this guy might be nuttier than her.
I will never be the same after what we saw.
Yeah,
it's disturbing on all fronts.
Yeah. I mean, it was. Let's table that for later. Let's have a little whiskey. Yeah. Again, thank you for the $52 in super tips, in super chats. God forgive me. So
maybe Chad and her should just like try and give it a go.
Chad's gay.
Oh yeah.
So Chad talked about me for 15 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't in there, but I was in there, and I loved it. And then he went to grifting on Chrissy because
all those girls I had sex with. It was so gross.
The people.
Yeah, he calls her a grifter. He's gonna grift off of this. Yeah. Okay, all right.
But the people, Stampy the elephant, love me some Jackson Black, and also love Ghost Crusader TV. Who, like, long story short, But as I'm saying, like, these are untalented fucking idiots who have to do this for a living, and that's fine. Make your money, do your thing. I really do hope you're enjoying yourselves. But when you have,
They don't seem like it.
yeah. But when I am talking to Chrissy, you know, and I'm like, look, she's a cunt. Well, Gene, she blind, give her a break. Blah, blah,
She defends everyone.
right, and I'm like, no.
Right.
No, I will not give her a break because this gets what I was saying. I mean it. There was not a moment. I'm like, yeah, make those. And I don't know if they were in spite of me because I was watching, even though I wasn't, but I was, or whatever. But I like